The vice presidential candidates square off for their first and only debate tonight. Mike Pence and Tim Kaine are well-matched contenders who aren't afraid to talk about their faith. And tonight's debate is taking place in a part of Virginia that helped transform the nation during the civil rights movement. Jennifer Wishon explains.
Democrat Tim Kaine, Republican Mike Pence, two men with a lot in common. Both served as governors, in Congress, and both were raised Catholic, though Pence is now an evangelical Christian. Both candidates are comfortable talking about their faith. Senator Kaine defies church teachings on abortion, gay marriage, and capital punishment. Governor Pence upset conservatives when he caved to pressure by gay and other activists on a religious freedom law he pushed in Indiana. Tonight, the men square off at Longwood College, a small school in Farmville, Virginia. There's no doubt the pressure is on Governor Pence. After Donald Trump's debate performance and week of unwelcomed headlines, his campaign is relying on Pence to get the GOP ticket back on track. He's been practicing with Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker and rallying with his fellow Hoosiers.
I joined this campaign in a heartbeat because you have nominated a man for president who never quits, who never backs down. He is a fighter. He is a winner.
Kaine prepared by reading and practicing with a Washington attorney. Sunday, he attended his home church in Richmond.
It's intense, but, I'm calm. Things work out the way they're supposed to. I'm calm.
Farmville isn't your typical debate site, but this town and adjoining Prince Edward County changed the nation. It's the birthplace of the civil rights movement. Before there was Selma and Montgomery, students were leading the way right here.
All of us walked out. I feel it was divine intervention to get that many students to follow you out.
Speaks was an 8th grade student in 1951 when she and her classmates walked out of the Moton School to protest inadequate conditions. The court case that followed was rolled into the landmark decision of Brown v. Board of Education, which desegregated America's schools. It was a victory, but in 1959, instead of integrating the schools, Prince Edward County shut them down for 5 years.
I was in a state of shock. It was devastating because school was everything to us in this little small town. There's a recreation, friendship, athletic stuff. Everything was done either in school or through the church.
These former students hope having the eyes of the nation on Farmville will help spread their story of sacrifice and perseverance.
One thing about these candidates coming in here that they need not overlook. They need not overlook that this was a proving ground. The civil rights and education started right here, in this house, right here, in the House of Moton.
It's likely to get some attention. Meanwhile, both candidates will have to do something they're not used to doing in debates, not talk about themselves all the time. Jennifer Wishon, CBN News, Farmville.